Hi everyone, I just wanted to take some time this morning to show you how I apply my bronzer. I know that bronzer is kind of intimidating and scary for people, and it was for me. Before our bronzers came out, I had never used bronzer before, and I found a technique that I really love, and I think you would really love as well. It goes by pretty quick, but it can kind of look scary at first, so I'm just going to go with it and show you. I'm going to do half my face so you can see the difference between one side to the other. You will need a few things. You'll need a blush, which I use the Seductive Blusher from Unique, and you'll also need a bronzer, which I use the Sunset bronzer from Unique. So the other thing you'll need, I use 3 brushes for this process. I used an angled blusher brush, a regular blusher brush, and then just a powder brush. So those are the 3 things, the 3 brushes you'll need for this process. So the first step I use, when you get a tan or go to get some sun, the undertones are always a reddish kind of color, and so that's why I use blusher underneath my bronzer, because it gives it a pink undertone. And where you want to apply this, I apply this where if I were at the beach where my skin would be hit first, which would be right here on my temples and right here on my cheekbones. So that's where I'm going to apply the blusher. Now, you can go as dramatic or as light as you want, but as you can see, that's pretty dark. I'm kind of going darker to kind of show you guys how this works, and so you can see it better on camera. I just spilled all over the place and got a lot on my brush, so give me a minute while I okay. Now, over here on the temple, you're just going to apply that. You can see it's pretty dark, but don't worry, it'll be blended in a minute. So after you apply your blush to your cheekbones and your temple, and normally I would do this side as well, but I just kind of want to show you the difference. What you do is you take your bronzer, and I use my other blusher brush, the bigger one, and you're going to go in and just go over where you did the pink. Just blend it in. Okay. See, it's not as dramatic with the bronzer over the top. I also like this technique because I do really like my blusher, and I think it's beautiful. I would never wear it that dark, but I think it's beautiful, and I like bringing this more sun-kissed skin look. So now the last step, you can do it a couple ways. I use the regular powder brush for this. Normally you just want to use a clean powder brush, and this is just to blend in. If it's still a little too dark for you, you can use it to blend in a little bit more to your face. And if you want, if that's still a little too red for you, you can use whatever powder you use. I use our Velour press powder, and you can just get a little of that on the brush and kind of go over if it's still a little too red for you. But I'm thinking this is looking pretty good, and so as you can see, this side has a more sun-kissed look to it than this side does. This is kind of plain. So as you can see, it goes really fast, and you can do it as dramatic or as conservative as you like. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment, or if you're ready to try bronzer and blusher together on your own, you can order from this link below. Have a good day. Thank you.